potential like counter squeeze on retail who was trying to like maybe buy puts, or there's some brave people out there who wanted to actually short the stock. But yeah, it's just interesting. Like, I feel like the chart and the company just did not match there for a long time, and now I still feel the same way. Like, how is it not going below 40?
But I think once we get the clear indication from the SEC and Gary, once he pulls his finger out and makes a decision on payment for order flow, I think that will be the true indicator. We'll see what actually happens to HUD at that point.
That would be very interesting. If they do a payment for order flow ban, like just a flat out ban, maybe not necessarily a ban, but like we'll regulate it specifically to like
what's that?
You have to do A, B, and C. Then yeah, I can see this dropping a lot. But without that, it's not making sense, which means that I can't make it make sense.
So, I think what they'll do is some sort of very wishy-washy solution whereby you can still have a free trading account with something like Robinhood or Webull. However, if you pay a monthly fee, then you won't get routed via a payment for order flow. And it will just be bullshit because they'll just continue to route through payment for order flow.
You know, that's not a bad idea. It's just that it's like a compromise on a situation that doesn't need to be compromised on. It needs to be fixed.
Yeah. I know, but you know what it's like.
I would be more than happy to pay that. I would be more than happy to pay, I don't make a whole lot of trades. I do mostly swings.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I would be willing to pay up to like $50 a month.
But this is the thing, though. You pay that $50, and there's still no guarantee that your orders are going through a lit exchange.
Yeah, if there was a guarantee, then I would be like, hands down, I'm in. So I'll send you my money. But if there's no guarantee, then yeah, I don't know. Not a fan of that. I'm really holding out hope that Gary is a good guy. He's not, a bad actor, nefarious. But time will tell. I really want that GameStop report to come out.
I don't think anything's
AMC, I did
his
take that
interview
trade.
with
I couldn't
the
get my
Just.
stream
In my
up.
opinion, he's not telling the story right.
I'll turn that down for a minute.
Is that the guy
I couldn't get
with
my
the
stream
glasses?
up for a little bit.
The older white man?
But now that I did, we did take our first trade. It's the one I put out into the Discord. I took it at 0.23. I'm still in it. It's not even worth closing right now just because my premium fees or contract fees. I got to start considering that too with such small positions. But no, this candle, because there was no sell-off there and there's more volume in the bullish, it's actually indicative that we should be able to punch through the resistance line that we have here.
He was questioned about it, and he
So that would be cool.
The GameStop report in air quotes, and I don't know. I just think I think he knows that there's a level of expectation on this report, and there's going to be nothing. There's going to be no skeletons shown or anything. It's just going to be. I'm sure it's just going to be a wishy-washy. Nothing to see here. We're going to look at payment for order flow, and that's it.
It's just such a dangerous road to go down, because if he does that, then everybody loses faith in the market like that instantly.
Yeah.
Like, you did all this talk to talk yourself up to make changes, and the first opportunity and the biggest opportunity you get, you blow it. Like, that
It could be the last FUD attempt for a sell-off.
Yo, that's not a bad idea.
Because imagine, the official voice in the market telling you guys there's nothing here.
Yeah, at that point, I think I would start lobbying to put that dude in jail. Sorry.
I'm just going to buy more.
This is the thing.
What's going on, Diego?
Space Ball. I'm from the UK, and there are lots of European apes. There's apes globally, and we can all see the price goes up incrementally, bit by bit, along with the volume, along in the pre-market, and then as soon as America, the stock market opens, it just gets manipulated like you would not believe. Sell order, ladder attacks. It's unbelievable. Everybody knows what's happening.
Yeah, but you know that it's actually a lot of these manipulators in the U.S. have trading desks in Europe, and there's some loophole where they can use their trading desk in Europe to manipulate. So let's say they do a short sale in Europe, or
Yeah.
even a dark pool trade. They don't have to report it for 24 hours because it's an overseas desk. So they'll make the trade in the UK and then transfer it over here, or they'll make a trade here and transfer it to the UK.
Is that why? What was that thing from Citadel that's based in the UK? Is that like their ATS, their alternative trading system?
I know there's some like dark pool type stuff in Europe. I forget exactly.
Apogee, was it, or was that the old one? No, Citadel Connect is the new one, and it was based out of the UK.
Are you sure? I thought Citadel Connect was here, or maybe it's even global.
Let me double check on that, but I do remember seeing something with Citadel Connect tied to the UK, and I thought it was really weird because why wouldn't they have that in the American markets where they can get away with more stuff?
Well, no, actually, so Luxembourg, they also have a German branch, and apparently Luxembourg is like a tax haven. So I think what they're doing is they're using certain loopholes in different countries, and because they operate as a
Second
international
trade, probably right
whatever
here.
you call them, they can use their different branches
It's gonna be
for
the
different
Snapchat.
benefits, and especially because there's no jurisdiction between markets. If they need to hide FTDs or something, I heard of sending.
It's gonna be the Snapchat put, depending on what we see in a second. It's trading at 33 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and then that's why they came up with the new bond rules. If you remember, like the Europe and a few other countries around the world have they're involved in bonds, and they deal with American.
Yeah, let's take it at 33 cents.
Customers and sellers. They have to abide by American bond laws now.
I think my shit was lagging. Yeah, I was just lagging. Didn't get filled.
One of my friends from Vegas, and I was just talking about the market crash, looking like it's coming up, and just kind of discussing that kind of stuff. And he's like, "Oh, well, how does that affect me? I only have bonds." I'm pretty sure that's good for you. Your money moves out of the market, stock market.
Take it at 37 maybe.
But then I realized that that's literally all I know about bonds. I have some bonds that like my grandpa gave me when I was a very little baby.
Oh, I'm not gonna get filled on that either.
Late 1990s.
My stream is so laggy, or my computer's being so laggy. Oh, I did get filled at 37 cents. Cool.
Like the only bonds I've helped.
So that was trade 2. That's a 917 74 put. And I got filled at 0.37. It's probably going to go up a little bit, maybe do an ABC, but I think it'll be a nice little trade there. I'll copy it and bring it over.
Wait. The U.S. system defaults on bonds. No. It defaults the first like credit in turn hurts the bonds. Yeah, we're not defaulting to like a negative.
The US isn't going to default. This is just fostering politicization of a process. It's happening every few years.
Okay.
They're not
Yeah,
gonna
I haven't been around
default.
long enough to know that. Don't think of that way. I just see all this talk about like Yellen and the Treasury and the Fed. Like, oh, we're gonna default. We're gonna raise the debt ceiling and all this stuff. I'm just going off of what I see.
Well, I just think the situation we're in now wasn't the same as every time we've had to,
True.
right? So like you gotta take into consideration the money supply. SLR hasn't kicked in yet, which is gonna make things even worse. Interest rates are low. Inflation's high. They're fucking with the numbers.
Yeah.
There's so much more on the table this time.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, all those.
So we did go green on that put. We'll watch it, and we'll probably take profits around the 20% mark. Just to keep everything clean for the day, we're going to just stick with 20 to 30 because the account's getting so small. The first trade was, it's actually cheaper than what I got it at. It was the AMC 46 call. That one I think will start to go up. But AMC itself is actually doing not what we want to see that. But it came back down to this support level here. So this is kind of like where you're thinking like, hey, is it going to pivot or is it going to plummet, right? My read is that it'll come up to the 46 again from here. just because we already kind of bottomed out and we're maintaining this new trend.
And if they're in a tight situation, they come call.
But they're trying to break that trend right now.
I tweeted about that yesterday. I was saying, what if China purposely?
Yeah, see, we jump right back. So you can get that at 0.2 if you want. Snapchat, we're up 20% here.
And have it spill out into the other markets in the world. I think it could potentially be some sort of like an attack on the U.S.
SPY went bad, bro. It's gonna get bloody if it doesn't hold this.
China into overground to save it, in quotes. And then the result of that is going to be China probably pulling out a lot of the stock market just to see it crash, see what happens.
Oh, you could be onto something because they're all real estate. So if they take all their equity into real estate,
Yeah.
huh? That's a good point.
Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows?
So my tinfoil China theory is, well, okay, for three factors first. One, China has a lot of ownership in U.S. corporations and international real estate. Two, they hold a ton of dollars because anytime any American company gets supply from China, they pay the business in dollars, and then the CCP trades that business Chinese
So,
currency for the dollars.
People, we got in at
And then
0.37,
hold a lot of US
and then look at the volume. So this could be people unloading it, or they could just be buying. Because it's coming from this load right here, it's more than likely they're buying it. So this is where you're starting to see more sell pressure come in. Everything's kind of going red. AMC is pivoting back in our favor, which is good.
300 billion, then China could quite easily say, okay, we'll sell all of our stocks. Sell all of our stocks, and here's your 300 billion. Go away.
Yeah.
What do you think the possibility of the Fed purposely devaluing our dollar for that specific reason to make our debts easier to pay?
Yeah, the AMC call right now did the 446 one at 0.2.
Well, I mean, there has been a global movement to try and move away from the dollar, right?
Yeah.
That's what everyone's sick of the dollar standard. Everyone's sick of the petrodollar. And not to get too political, but the Middle Eastern wars, if you really look into it, every country we toppled after Iraq, all those countries were moving away from
So I'm gonna put my stop in on this at
their oil by gold.
0.42 maybe.
In my opinion, we toppled those governments.
Interesting. I think there's a good few reasons that we were.
It's still got sell pressure though. So I don't want to get cut out of this trade early and see it go, 100% and then not capture those gains.
I still think it's interesting that 90% of the world's heroin is in there.
And U.S. soldiers protect the farms.
And we have Big Pharma pushing opioids in the last 10 years.
Yep.
Not financially.
We could invest in a farm.
I mean, as far as conspiracy theories go, I don't know. But one thing I do know is, well, I'm 99% sure that if China were faced with saving themselves,
Let's go with the SPY 444 call at 0.38. This is coming in with a lot of volume, so let's take that now at 0.4.
Yeah, but you gotta think also
Oh, what the fuck? Come on, one at a time. Jesus, how many trades am I gonna lose from this? It's just driving me nuts.
be like, hey farmers, you're gonna farm, we're gonna take care of you so you can live, but the people need to eat. So your crops are not ours until we recover. In the US, if they tried that,
that's what I mean. I mean, that China will look after themselves first and foremost.
well, they're
They'll do
capable.
whatever's best for China.
Alright, I got filled at 43 for the SPY 444 call. I like the volume that we see on this. We might see a little down push, but it should be able to get us back to the 443 mark, and that's where we'll profit take. Snapchat's getting dumped, meaning it did pivot back, but I'm not convinced that that volume will hold up, so we're going to hold that one. AMC, how's that doing?
Crash the market 10%, let the shit go absolutely crazy, and then go, oh yeah, we covered. Yeah, and then it couldn't actually cover.
Yeah, I there's so many. See, the thing is, and I include myself in this, like, we're normal people. We've never been in those rooms, so a lot of things that are tinfoil to us, I don't think is tinfoil to them. Because if you look at the big 8 families, man, markets on a global scale, not even on a country scale, like the Rothschilds and blah blah blah, and all the banks that they're connected with.
Anyone who swung SDC overnight, that was pretty good for you, I'm sure.
And they're not even at the top. That's what we don't know who they answer to.
The real scary people are the people that you have never even heard of, and no one ever will.
Yeah. The Rothschild family didn't want to be known, but they got in some scandal like 15 years ago, and now everyone knows who they are.
Think about like Kenny at Citadel is kind of the little bitch boy for all these big banks. That's what the Rothschilds are for the even crazier people.
Yeah, but
Like
we
a
didn't know who
guy.
Kenny was until a year ago.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That something came out, and then now we're all focused on Kenny when all his friends.
Oh, I'm just doing one of everything.
Bears who caused this situation and sitting there laughing, going like, "Heh,
Yeah.
nerd, get fucked."
What was
It's
the figures
definitely
for
the
Kenny?
prime
I mean,
banks.
it was a couple of months ago that some figures came out for Kenny saying he earns something like 60 million a month.
Yep.
Or something
Yeah.
ridiculous like that.
No, 60 for his personal salary.
Yeah.
He makes
I'm pretty
60
sure
million
he's
a month.
making over $1 billion a month. I think I saw. Let me look that up. I can guarantee you I saw something that he makes like $11 billion a year. So it would be like just under $1 billion.
He made 1.8 billion.
No, I only
Oh,
took
okay.
trades
But I think
on
his salary,
the account
yeah, 68
when I
million a
tried
month
to
after
start
taxes. according to
streaming, so
CBA.
they've all been taken in like the
I must
past
have been
20 minutes.
confusing that 1.8 billion. Again, don't listen to what I say. I
Yeah.
have problems.
When we get to that level, though, surely, I mean, it's just the numbers. The numbers make no difference to their
It's competition.
it's just about who's got the biggest numbers at the end of the day, isn't it? And who wins?
It's
That's all it is.
do you know who Peter? Who's that? Philosopher slash psychopsychologist who's really famous now. He's like, he talks about men and men's place in the world and how some parts of like feminism and the new politically correct movement.
Oh,
isn't-
Jordan Peterson.
Peterson.
So he was thinking about these like really rich folks who don't need all their money, and what it is
I was filled
these are
at
extremely
0.37 on
talented
Snapchat.
people, but only in one facet of their life, which is why. So like the Bill Gates and all those people, that's why they drive
0.23
themselves
on
so hard in
AMC
like one lane.
and
And then hedge funds managers, a lot of
0.43
them,
on SPY.
they're not very social people and stuff, but they're extremely talented in making money. And
They're
so
also
it's not about
psychopaths.
being financially well off. It's about like challenging yourself to like how much can I make and how much of the market can I take over.
I have a friend of mine who works for Goldman Sachs, and he left university and he went straight into Goldman Sachs. And for, I think it was for the first 5 or 10 years, he was doing, no exaggeration, 16-hour days, and he was being paid a pittance, absolutely nothing. All under the promise of
Green,
you
baby.
will get what's coming to you when it's due, etc., etc. He's now been there about 25 years, and his bonuses are I'd be embarrassed to tell you what they are. I mean, he started getting bonuses of 300 per year. Then it moved up to, I think it was 650. Then it was into the 7 figures, and now God knows what.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, it's, the crazy thing is like, realistically, I mean, he's my friend, but what value, I've asked him this question myself, what value do you actually add to society? And he couldn't answer, and he was like, well, I can't.
I don't know, Chris. That's a
But
good
he
question.
regrets it to a certain
Honestly, there's so much sell pressure in the market right now. I'm not sure that I want to swing anything. SPY did not react how I thought it would react today. Even though we're green on that trade, right? I'm looking for 444, which would be huge. It'd be a nice little trade that we took. But for
Jamie from Trade Spotting used
for
to
the
work
day
for
though, I didn't think we'd break to 441.
Bank. I think in the UK, I'm not sure, but he's a really good trader. But he left. He didn't like the lifestyle and like the social aspect of it.
Yeah. Hey guys, real quick, JB started up his space again. He's back, so I pinned it up at the top. We'll stay in here for a couple more minutes so that people can go back up there, but I think we're gonna head back over to JB's.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm on my stream anyway. I'm not even talking. I'll just jump into JB's. I'm not sure why he didn't jump into here, but either way.
Oh, that's so weird watching you talk to your phone as I hear your voice over Twitter. I'm watching you.
So end up at the top if you guys wanna go there. Yeah, I'll leave.
Ah. We're good.
That was so funny. Oh man.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm done running my errands. So now it's time to get an iced cap.
Now it's time to start.
You know I had a. You know I had a.
Let's go! Let's fucking go! Oh yeah!
Oh, I fucking hate these.
Fucking boom boom!
Can you guys hear me? No.
I need to see some fucking boom boom.
Shit. Oh, JP, where'd JP go?
When in doubt, zoom out.
Oh, he's back in. It might have been a connection thing. Sometimes me and him have issues to connect with each other.
I think his connection was disconnect, and then I got to one of my locations, and so I connected again, and then I saw you.
Yeah. Oh, JP.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
He's streaming right now on his YouTube.
Bro, you know I had my space call open, right?
Yeah.
Just gotta one up me like that, JB.
No, I didn't even, bro. I was in there, and then like I requested to speak for like 5 minutes. No one brought me up, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna bring all the boys back over here.
Oh.
I wasn't even paying attention to the space call. I just have it on in the background. I'm listening to the.
I requested
figured,
speaker
and
too,
Nova
and there was
fucking-
no show.
Nova didn't step up as fucking co-host.
I didn't see
Fucking-
it. My bad.
Yeah, no
I
shit, he did.
apologize.
I bet.
It was bad customer service, JP. I mean, J. Man, I get confused sometimes.
Solid 2 out of 10. Oh shit, boys. Still in the truck.
Boy.
I'm home now.
What kind of truck do you have?
What? F-150 Lariat.
Good call.
Yes, sir. Luxury edition.
Ooh.
I wanted when I was 16. I wanted a Ford Ranger so bad.
Oh, dude,
I like
I
Ford trucks.
had a Ford Ranger many years ago.
Fuck
When they were like
Ranger, man.
small.
Boom boom.
Dude,
Dude, I want a Raptor. That shit looks so badass. The SVT
My
version with
ass.
the supercharger.
Like a
my
gunmetal gray.
buddy has the brand new Raptor. Yeah, it's alright.
You think so?
It's all right.
Yeah, it's alright. I tell him it's weak.
I liked when I was younger. I liked the idea of the matte black F-150 Raptor, but then I got older and I realized that's very unpractical to spend 130 grand on a truck that is
Wow.
pretty.
Right when you were saying that in my head, I was like, please don't say you grew up. Please don't say you grew up.
No,
I still want a truck. I
Dude.
want like a nice gunmetal gray with some black rims. But I wouldn't spend 130,000 on that. Fuck that.
I just want an R8. Is that so bad?
Mine was about what was it 128 or something like that. After all the upgrades and shit.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wait,
How much of a
128
premium do you guys
Canadian
pay for vehicles?
Fuck if I know. I just pay the price.
Was that 128 Canadian?
It's our dollar. It's $1.26 right now. So to your dollar, so
So it would be like
Holy shit.
100,000 in US dollars.
yes, exactly. Good math.
Damn. Better fucking like that truck.
Yeah, it's all right. I like my Mustang.
Take
better,
the 220 NVIDIA 917, call it 84 cents.
I just have a
Fuck
I
you.
just have a simple fucking Ford GT. I like it.
The Mustang?
Yeah, simple. It's very simple. I'm not into it. Like, my fiance wants me to get a Corvette, but
Dude, those new Corvettes look so sick.
yeah, she's been getting me to go to car dealerships and looking at them because she really wants me to get one.
She
But-
wants to get one.
I like how this
Well, yeah, she
this
wants.
10. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me mute my mic here, guys.
It's no. I love driving on the road, being behind somebody that doesn't know how to fucking drive. Fuck, it's amazing. Get the fuck off the road, you old fuck.
Dude, that's so not
come to
Canadian.
California. I
Well,
have a
fuck,
feeling
man, the
Canadians are
guy's
like this
swerving.
with
Dude, there's people driving. This guy's swerving between two lanes back and forth, and he keeps putting a signal on every other fucking road. Fuck.
I feel like Canadians are so nice outwardly that when they're alone in their car, they just have to scream at people.
JB's not nice. Don't give him that.
I am nice.
Okay, you're pretty nice.
I'm still shocked that when you use your lane change signal, people actually slow down and let you in.
See, I try to be that guy because I get so pissed off when people see you trying to change lanes and then they literally just...
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that, Angel.
Yeah.
We'll save all the rest
I'm
of
gonna
our
do
money.
that.
We'll
You
see
know
what we
what?
do
I'm
with
gonna
this, and then I'll
change
come
it
back at the end of the day to spend the
Holy
$100.
shit, JP, good call.
Good call on what?
NVIDIA?
Oh, are you green?
No, I didn't take it, but I'm just watching it.
Yeah. It's just an easy one, right? If you see a volume spike like that and a price divergence from a low, and you're in quick enough, you can get a nice quick 20-30%.
So is the volume spike you're talking about like 8, 9, 10 minutes ago, that one huge green volume in between the two red volume candles?
Yeah, and then you're waiting for confirmation from that volume to hit.
I see.
Is that a pretty consistent strategy?
Well, I mean, everything's kind of part of the forest. So the more strategies you have, right, the better you'll be able to figure this stuff out. But right now, the only red trade I have is Snapchat put. I guess AMC just went red on me too, but that will change. That'll go back green in any minute. SPY, we're up 8. NVIDIA 5, because I didn't get filled where I wanted to, because my thing's set up for 10 contracts, not 1. So every time I click buy, it's like, you don't have the money to do this. And I'm like, what? But yeah, I have to figure out how to change that back in the settings. But yeah, we're sitting pretty on everything. Yeah, for AMC, I have us. We have a nice little bullish trend forming, but it's also kind of not that bullish. It could be a bear flag if we don't break out. So the next test on it will be pretty important. I guess AMC. I guess AMC. Everything's so laggy right now. I can't trade this. It was bad. I didn't get filled when I wanted to at 0.84 and it immediately jumped and then I bought back in, but it should pivot. in no man's land right now. Yeah, I think the space call did crash. And no, it's not going great at all, man. I don't know how to trade a small account, apparently. We've been back up green, and then every time I just kind of throw all the gains away or don't let the positions I want to run. So for today, we're just kind of playing everything a little easier. NVIDIA definitely pulled against us immediately, which is not an ideal position to be in because it was the largest position we took. But we're hopeful. Yeah, that's good. I really got to just take the 30% when it gives it to me. And because we're trading the 220 call on NVIDIA, it's not that terrible unless we break below here. And there's just massive upside on it. That's why I took that trade, because if you look at the day, right, we dropped from 223 to 220, and now we're just double bottomed. This, if it holds, should be able to bring us back into plenty green. So we'll chill on that one, even though it's down. Snapchat, we're sitting pretty. We're at our 25% on Snapchat, so we'll probably exit this one soon. Let's see how Snap's looking. Let's exit it at 73.75. It just has to break below 74, and then it'll go to the next supports. It wants to hold 74, we'll see. This is actually getting untradeable. It's not even showing me anything. So there, Snapchat just broke 74. That was the put we bought up here. So we're 25% on that one, I think. Oh, 35%. So we will exit that trade in a minute. I'm going to put my stop loss in on it at 0.45. I'm going to get stopped out of Snapchat in a second here. It's okay. There's the stop. we really want to get intrinsic value from NVIDIA. So we really want to be in the money so we stop facing all this time decay because we're only trading extrinsically right now. It's not worth anything until it's in the money for the intrinsic side. And as soon as we get in the money, then the extrinsic goes down, but we won't face so much of the consequences from the other Greeks. Good shit, Neil. Yeah, the other ones will come back any second. There's NVIDIA just came back. I was supposed to enter at 0.84, but my fucking 10 fill order thing is set up for the other accounts. Didn't go through. So here we go. I bought the very high here at 0.94, I think. But NVIDIA and SPY are both going to start running, so SPY's back to green. AMC's down $3. We only bought one. Snapchat, we got stopped out at 0.45 from a 0.37 entry. And the market itself seems to be starting to reverse, right? So at this point, we're going to look at an AMD call. I am going to not do a swing trade. We're just going to trade all the money. So the AMD call we'd look at is the 105. It's trading at 104, and that's trading for 17 cents. So if I get a single one of these, which we'll remember to do, we can get it at 18 cents here, and that'll go up with the rest of the market. So that's the 105 AMD call. We got that at 18. We're back to green on the day, and we should be sitting pretty soon on everything. So this one's out of the picture. We can delete it. SPY, we're back to green. AMC back to green. And NVIDIA back to green. I got 0.88 on NVIDIA. AMD, we're up. I got 0.19 on AMD. We're up to 0.21. AMC is going to test the resistance again in a second right here, and this it should be, yeah, it's where we break through. So you should be green on everything now, and those are pretty decent trades, right? So we're up a little bit on the day, and now we're just trying to see where we can let things run. It's gonna rip. Look at the volume coming in. So volume and then price action. We might add one more AMC here. The same strike, same price. Same strike, higher price at 0.3. We're not going to. I only have $82 left to trade with, so we'll chill. AMD was 105. We're expecting a push up to at least this level, which should get us a nice little gain on it. But I really want to see it break out. I want the whole market to pivot back, which seems to be what's happening. So that's why we're long on calls again, and that's why we got stopped out of our put for a 20% gain. So let's take a look at AMC. It did settle down a little bit. I do want to enter into that again because I think that this will be a big winner. Excuse me. So yeah, that's how you do it. I don't like this volume. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I think we're going to switch to Snapchat calls, but I don't know that I want to. It's such a risky trade for a small account I can't fix. Alright, there's 30% on NVIDIA. We're almost completely intrinsic. So I'm gonna put my stop loss in on Nvidia at 1.05. It's probably gonna get filled right away, which is shitty, but yeah, we could get away with 1.05 stop on this, so I'm gonna do it. AMC, we should be green. There's volume. Price action will commence. So we're going to chill on AMC. AMD will follow suit with NVIDIA. SPY is starting to run again. I don't want to get stopped out of my NVIDIA call, but I do need to take profits on this account because we're dipping down again. We'll get it back. I'll start to figure out how to trade with the small accounts next week. It'll be a pretty beautiful thing. Smile to direct starting to run. So let's take a trade on that. Let's buy the 6.5 call at 26. I'm going to get filled. Oh, no, I'm not because I have 10 set up. We'll do 1 at 0.27. Nope, starting to fade. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, let's take it at 0.27. Fucking son of a bitch. There's not that much room for it to run, but I do want to get into it because it could go back to the 742 range. That'd be a really nice trade. What do we think? Yeah, let's take it. .28, we're going in. Nope, we're not. We're chilling. Chill, chill, chill. Yeah, we'll take it at 0.28. If I could get filled. There we go. Filled at 0.28. So this is more of a lotto just because it's we need it to run a lot for it to be a very profitable trade, but we'll see what happens on it. It's already up to 0.3 from our 0.28. SPY we're green on. NVIDIA's running. AMD will follow suit. We're up 25% on almost everything. I moved my stop up to 1.08 on NVIDIA. Smile the Direct, we're up quite a lot percent-wise, but not a lot for this tiny little account. AMC, we're starting to chill a little bit, but it's sitting above the new line, so I think that it could break out from here. That's the hope, and then we'll be sitting at like 100% gain. $75 call would have worked on Snapchat. Oh, I'm gonna get stopped out of NVIDIA right now. My stop's sitting at 1.08, so I should put it... Luckily, it's not getting filled. I should move it down if I want to stay in the play. SPY just went red on us, so that means it's just losing a little steam with the time decay, but that's okay. AMC went red, back to our entry, so I think this is a good time to add to AMC. Let's do that. So we're going to buy a single at 0.24. It already went up to 0.27. I guess we can't. That's crazy. It should actually rip right from here. I got stopped out of NVIDIA. Shitty. We made $18 on the trade for an $88 trade. It's not bad. So we're up 25. Oh, we're down on AMD time decay. That the whole market's starting to go down, but it's pivoting right now, so these will come back. We got stopped out way early on NVIDIA. That's the problem when they have such wide bid spread asks. It's trading for 1.16. I got stopped out at 1.08. Smile Direct Club. How we doing on that one? 30%. It's not bad. Well, fuck you, Schmack. Happy to be the first one filled for you. Oh, you definitely just got filled. So we'll delete NVIDIA to clean up our list here. SPY we're red on. We're green on everything else. AMD actually I think we're red. I think we got 0.19. I don't remember. AMD we got, yeah, 0.19. We're looking for a move though on those. I'm looking for a move to 105, which would put it to like a $25 trade rather than a, you know, a $1 trade. That's where it gets a little finicky with the 0 days to expirations. The time decay itself will eat away at your gains unless the stock starts moving in your favor or you get into being intrinsically in the value. With something like Smile Direct Club, we're sitting on this trade, and we made, what did we make? 30% on it right now. But I don't really want to cut it. For SPY, it's starting to go against us. We're down 15, but because I only have one contract, right, and I'm trading on a tiny account, I'm not that worried about it. For AMC, we're up 25%, but we only bought the one contract. I should have bought the second one when we were sitting at the 0.2 mark again. But I do think AMC will run hard. Like, remember I put my little thing and said we'll start running. It's the start of this. It should push all the way back up to collect the put premium because they already collected all the call premium. Same thing for SPY. That's my read on it. Is it should push up to collect all these puts that are now in the money. But because there's so much fear in the market right now, it's not getting any buying pressure. So I'm a little worried on SPY, but it could very well pivot hard. And then AMD, we're back to even. Smile Direct, we're sitting good. So SPY did pivot. We could exit this trade for a small green if we want, or we can kind of wait that out. I have $50 left to trade with. We will use it all today, but I'm going to wait like an hour before I take another trade. And then my dogs are out, so I'm going to go let them in. I'll be back in a minute. Hopefully nothing crashes on me while I'm gone. Oh, fucking AMC. Let's see it. CCC. Yeah, this is a good time to enter. Let's add to our AMC one here. We're going to get a single at 0.23. .24, I got it, but my average now is 0.235, and that leaves us with $28 to trade. The reason I said that's good is because I'm looking at a 3-minute chart, and it's lacking a lot of volume in this down push, so it looks like a bearish liquidity pull, right? It's giving these bears this confidence, and then it should, because there's no volume to support this move, it should actually pick up more buyers and then trap these guys into buying back their short position. Alright, I will be back. Which screen do you guys want to watch while we're waiting? AMC? Cool. So it did turn into a full bearish engulfing, but it needs to close below 45.26 to be an engulfing. Seems like it might. The volume is picking up, but again, it's going to be very unlikely that in 30 seconds there's more volume than in this candle. And then there's definitely less than in this candle, and that's our support line. So my anticipation is that it pivots off of this back to being bullish, but this is the cut line. We don't want to see it break below these two lines here, otherwise it'll come back all the way down to 44.79. Interesting. There she goes. SPY's doing it. We shouldn't have sold out of NVIDIA. I'm sure it's going to start running with SPY. AMD, we're now green on. AMC's going red on us. We did break that support, that means. But I don't really want to exit that trade yet, so we'll chill. So these are the support lines, right? There's 1 and then 2. We need a pivot off of this one. I was mistaken. This did come close to the volume, and it was a full bearish engulfing, which is both bearish technicals, so that gives bears support, hope. But it's still less volume than what bumped this candle up. So this is actually a good spot for it to pivot just based on strictly technicals. Now, if it doesn't pivot, it's a losing trade. We did what we could, though, right? So this is where you'd expect it to start catching more buyers. And if you look, we're seeing 15,000 shares were just bought for the bid. So it is coming back our way. We're good on that. What the fuck, SPY? Stop cooling off. So SPY's got a lot of resistances to break through. This is the first resistance, and then from here we can come all the way up to 43.8. But that would be about 100% on the trade if it does it in the next hour. Smile Direct, we are going bearish on this a little bit, but it's so far above our entry. We got in down here that we're still very green. AMC, we're back to green. AMD's losing steam. SPY, we're chilling. And we got $28 left to spend. We'll buy it on a lotto, and that lotto will be dope because I'm dope. That's how it's gonna work. Oh, it's totally toaster quality, bro. I gotta restart my computer. I'm gonna do that right now. I have a new computer coming in the mail that I bought specifically just for this, so it should be pretty good. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna end my stream and restart my computer. Hopefully nothing turns too shitty on us, but everything's going green right now.